Absolutely. So I'll mention a few and we can certainly go into more detail to the extent that obviously at a certain point we're sharing private information. But when you track it to what product organizations oftentimes care about, it's things like NPS, it's things like engagement, retention. So we have our own NPS measures within the people organization. We have tools that capture that at different moments, right? Because the NPS metric itself is something that's captured at a number of touch points. So we capture it during the attraction process, the onboarding process, the development process, and then we have it as part of our employee engagement pulses. So
Hmm.
NPS has been a big one for us. And of course, we segment it to the different parts of the journey, whether we're talking about candidates, employees, alumni, right? But then our engagement metrics are very key. We're actually in the midst of a bit of a shift in our employment and our engagement approach, where we're thinking more about questions that pack a lot of power to them. They're a little more outcomes focused than kind of traditional engagement metrics. So that's something that we're right in the midst of as we speak. But then on the retention side, we're actually starting to track metrics that are more leading indicator of retention as opposed to, oh, we lost a bunch of people, let's figure
Mm.
out why. So we're now getting into a lot more depth around time in position, time since last promotion. And again, these are metrics that have been around forever, right? But connecting them to the employee experience so that they actually drive work that you do so that we can start to identify hotspots across the organization, right? We have critical talent, key talent that have been in role for longer than we would expect before having development or growth opportunities. So those are the things, some of the core things that we track, in addition to, of course, a mountain of other metrics that just
Yeah.
help us run the business.